I've been fighting since I was a kid, man. Like, this is the one thing I could say that I feel comfortable doing. It's like other I really don't enjoy, like actual jobs and sitting around people and having to talk to them all the time and like that. You know what I mean? Like at a job where you can't just like you talk to me like that, I'm gonna slap the out of you. You can't like I'm not good in the real world, but being violent, this is my outlet. You know what I mean? This is where I do good things.
All right, everybody. Anthony Hernandez is here, and this Saturday he'll be heading to the Octagon to close the show at UFC Vegas 109 against Roman Dolidze. Fluffy, how are you, sir? Good to see you. My second massage interview here at MMA Fighting.
Well, I'm doing great, and I'll be doing a lot better after this.
I bet. I bet. And look, you've been a very active fighter. Third fight in less than a year for you. And in our past conversations, you said you wanted to be more active, but you were going to do it in a more smart and intelligent way.
Yeah.
Here we are getting ready for another one. This has to feel good. 3 fights in less than a year, does it not?
No, it's fucking a blessing. I finally figured out the recipe to keep myself healthy, and like I said, it was always my dumbass fault. So I dialed that in, listened to my coaches, and we're here again. You know what I mean? And I'm ready to make another statement. I'm ready to go get my fucking belt.
So what is the actual recipe then? What was the secret sauce, so to speak?
Don't be a fucking idiot and don't try to fight everyone. You know what I mean? It's hard for me not to fucking like. If you hit me, I'm gonna fight you. I'm sorry. So like I sent it too much, and now I've sent it a little less, and it's been working wonders.
Yes, and
Haven't been fucking messing up hand, tearing ligaments. You know what I mean? So, just being like smarter about the shit, listening to my coaches, and just that alone has fucking been a great thing.
and getting massages 4 days before
For
the fight.
sure. No, for sure.
Last time we saw you compete, you had the rematch with Brendan Allen in Seattle. It was a tough competitive fight, but in the end, you got your hand raised, 7 wins in a row. What were your
Yeah.
biggest takeaways from that fight?
Don't show up injured. That was my biggest takeaway. Tore my ribs 2 weeks before that, and then I had an ear infection, so it was a fucking bitch. But I fought him off the couch the first time, so I was like, well, I'll take my chances.
Well, considering this recipe and the secret sauce, was there any part of you that was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to fight compromise, but
I didn't, but I thought I'd win that one again because I kind of had a feeling, you know what I mean? So I was just like, well, if I can beat him off the couch, I think I should be fine. When I had a camp and just some torn ribs, it is what it is. They're not comfortable, but I thought I could beat them, and I did. So I feel like this one I owe you guys an actual fight. You know what I mean? It was kind of gay that I had to hug a lot. So I'm gonna plan on going out there and being very violent this fight and giving the people their money worth. You know what I mean?
I was talking to Roman about an hour ago, and we were discussing the matchup and the state of the division because 185 is one of the most interesting divisions in the sport right now. There's a lot of big fights, and we have the title fight obviously next week between DDP and Khamzat Chimaev. You fighting a week before the title fight in a main event spot. The timing of this could not be any better, one would think.
No, for sure. I think so too. I think it keeps us in that like, oh, okay, these guys would be ready. You know what I mean? As long as we don't get hurt, you know what I mean? Let the best man win. But I think that I'll be getting the call soon. If I do everything right, like I think I will, um, I think we're gonna be more than ready, sitting like very nice for a title call.
He is a top 10 guy. He's won 3 in a row. He's been a tough out for a lot of guys in this division. When I talked to Roman, he said when he got you as an opponent, he wasn't overly thrilled because he felt he deserved somebody ranked higher. And to be fair, he believed you also deserved to get a higher ranked fighter than him. So when you found out you were fighting Roman Dolidze, what was your reaction to the matchup? Did you kind of feel the same way he did, or did it not even matter to you?
I mean, I really don't give a fuck, man. It's like one fight at a time for me. I'll get to the belt. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? But like you said, I would have liked someone like in the top five, but my performance last one, I came in hurt, obviously. So like, takeaways probably shouldn't come in hurt and fight, so I can actually show the fuck out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't know. I'm either way. I like to fight. So no matter who the fuck it is, I really don't give a fuck. As long as I'm getting paid, I'm happy.
And we're back at the Apex, right? Like you got to do the Seattle thing in front of the big crowd, and now we're back at the Apex, the scene of the crime of your most recent main event where you looked absolutely incredible in that fight. You cool fighting in the Apex? Like, is there something raw about it that makes you like it? Or again, it's just an arena. I don't care. There's a guy in front of me and I just have to beat him.
Basically, what you just said is fucking right on the nail, man. I really don't give a fuck. I prefer like I would love to fucking fight in a crowd. Obviously, I prefer that because then I can see all my fucking friends and family there when I'm fighting. The Apex makes it harder because it's fucking so expensive. But at the end of the day, like I tell them, I'll see you guys after, no matter what. I'm gonna go out there and handle business. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it.
I mean, it's Vegas. There's plenty of places to go and celebrate after, right?
Exactly. They can all go watch it somewhere. I'm like, you guys know where I'm gonna be at, so I'll see you after.
When I asked Roman about you stylistically compared to his other opponents, he goes, he's different because he said that you're not great at any one thing, but your pace is just overwhelming. You just wire people down. And I think people who've seen you fight would agree with that. Your pace is just unbelievable. A lot of people have been calling you the middleweight Marab Dawalishvili during this run with that pace you put on, because you don't see a lot of that at 185 pounds. Do you like that comparison? I mean, Marab's got the belt, so not a bad guy to be
Yeah,
compared
no,
to.
sure, I'll take it. I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm fucking Anthony Fluffy motherfucking Hernandez. So sooner or later, they'll put fucking respect on my name and be like, oh no, this is Anthony. He's built different. You know what I mean? I feel like I have more tools than a lot of people. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But as long as they're comparing me to some great people, I don't give a fuck.
Do you feel like there's not enough respect being put on your name?
And I really don't care. I don't look into it much enough, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's like, for me, this shit's just therapy I get paid for.
You and Roman are very similar when it comes to this stuff. Like, you look at the sport almost the exact same way. And I think it's so freeing to hear fighters like you guys just be like, yeah, I don't give an F. I don't care what happens. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm just going to go with it. Like, how much easier do you think it is for you and a guy like Roman to just let go of all of that? Because there's so many different aspects of the fight game, not just physically, but mentally as well. And you're just like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's not a big deal. And all that. Like, where does that come from?
I've been fighting since I was a fucking kid, man. Like, this is the one thing I could say that I feel comfortable doing. It's like other shit I really don't enjoy, like actual jobs and fucking sitting around people and having to talk to them all the time and like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like at a job where you can't just be like, bitch, you talk to me like that, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. You can't like. I'm not good in the real world, but being violent, this is my outlet. You know what I mean? This is where I do good things.
Do you have any like wild stories that prove that you're not set out for this real world employment thing?
Nope, nope, because I've worked a few jobs, but I ended up just quitting them. But there's been times where I wanted to fuck people up at work. You know what I mean? So it's just better I go my separate way.
What kind of jobs did you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I've fucking done a little bit of everything. I've done construction. I worked at Wendy's when I was like 18. And what is it? Fucking, yeah, construction, landscaping. I've done like every Mexican job you could think of, I've done. My dad was a diesel mechanic, so I grew up working on wrenching on trucks and shit my whole life. And then I've just done a lot of fucking jobs I didn't like, and I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
And now look at you getting massages, doing interviews, getting ready for main events. I mean, it seems like you made the right choice.
No, for sure. Yeah, out of high school, I was like, I was already fucking in high school. I was already doing double days and shit. I was not School wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I had my mind elsewhere. Um, yeah, my parents were divorced. I was chilling, doing drugs, doing whatever the fuck I wanted. So I liked fighting. Was always training, always fucking people up, and like I think Max can attest to it. As a 15-year-old kid, I was like fucking up grown 36-year-old men and fucking black belts and shit. So I don't know. Just this is my calling. You know what I mean? The one thing in life that I've never felt like uncomfortable doing is like hurting people. So I'm just enjoying life.
Yeah, I think you found the right place to work, and you find yourself in this really interesting place in this really loaded division because DDP, the champion, a guy you've wanted to fight for quite some time, he's
Yeah,
about to defend the belt. Yeah, Bahalio and Imavov are fighting in Paris in a main event. Reinier de Ridder just beat Robert Whitaker, so he's in an interesting spot. Paulo Costa just got a win. How close are you to this DDP fight or a title fight with the win on Saturday?
man. I really don't know, but I know that the matchmakers got their fucking work cut out for them because, like you said, all those are fucking great fights. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just go in there, handle business, and then the matchmakers have done a great job matchmaking. So I'm sure they'll continue to do that. Like I said, I don't mind knocking them down one at a time till I fucking get there. I'm gonna just keep making statements.
I suggested that the winner of this fight faces Reinier de Ridder next. I think you versus RDR would be incredible theater, especially after beating Robert Whittaker. What did you think of his performance against Robert?
No, he did fucking great, man. He's a tough motherfucker. He got fucking dropped once, got right back up on his horse and fucking handled business. You know what I mean? You got to respect a man like that. And I've met him before. He's a cool ass dude. Got nothing bad to say about him. But if that's fucking case, man, they better make a BMF belt for the fucking middleweight division or something, because there's a lot of fucking hungry motherfuckers in here that I think deserve that shit too. You know what I mean? Like a little weight belt or something, like something. But
You already are for the BMF middleweight title.
I don't give a fuck. Run that shit. But one fight at a time. You know what I mean? I want something. I want to show, like, I just want to go out there and fucking show the world what I really can do, and the rest will play itself out.
Well, you get that opportunity on Saturday in the main event, you versus Roman Dolidze. You said you plan to be more violent. How violent can we expect you this Saturday? What is this fight going to look like? What are the headlines going to read?
Man, I never know what the fucking fights are going to look like. You know what I mean? You can go in there once and then be like, oh, shit. But, man, I'm going to go out there and give my best performance. And I think you guys can expect me to get my hand raised. And that's about it.
That'll be 8 wins in a row. And then you can sit back and watch the title fight play out between DDP and Khamzat Chimaev. Who do you think wins that fight, by the way?
I think DDP is going to surprise the world, man. He's a big motherfucker. He's fucking awkward. He comes forward. He doesn't get tired. Khamzat gets tired with small guys that were 155ers, you know what I mean, that went up to 170. So I'm still not really sold on him. I know he's good. I know he fucking beat up Robert Whittaker. But like I said, the old is very one-dimensional. They only have one tool. If you can get them to the floor, it usually seems that they have a bad night. And that's just the honest truth of how I've seen it play out.
Oh man, I like I said to you the last time I spoke with you versus DDP. We got to get there at some point. It's just gonna be spectacular stuff.
I think it'll be a banger. He don't get tired. I don't get tired. We're both violent. I think it'd be fucking fireworks.
10 rounds. Like, forget the 5 rounds. Just go 10. Let's go till we have a winner. Like, till it's.
Bro, I'll run that shit. I did fucking 5 rounds before I fought Michel Pereira. So in the back against somebody, I fought someone for 5 rounds and then went out and fought him. So I really don't give a fuck. I got the gas tank for it.
Last thing before I let you go, Shaler Ladd, now a professional fighter officially. Guy's going out there. He's making it look easy in some fights. Some fights he's getting battle tested a little bit more. He's doing his thing.
He's fucking doing great. I'm proud of that kid. Like I've been telling this kid how to beat me and how to beat people, and like I tell him all the time, like, look, motherfucker, you get to learn from all of our mistakes at the highest level. I'm like, you can go in there fast, so make your fucking money, and then get the fuck out of the scene before you're fucking 30 if you really want to. You know what I mean? So I'm fucking excited for that kid. He's a hard worker, a great training partner, and he's actually going to be there with me 5 weeks. So,
oh, nice. He's going to be in the corner or just
sparring partner.
Nice. That's pretty sweet. He must be loving this.
No, fuck yeah. He's getting one step closer to living the dream just like the rest of us.
Well, good on him. Good on you. Looking forward to this fight on Saturday. Anthony, enjoy the rest of your massage. All the best to you this week and in the fight on Saturday. Appreciate the time as always.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate it.